Um, Before we go there, let me show you a little bit more around. Um, this tutorial is not really to show you how to create VMs or how to split the resources for those VMs. This tutorial is pretty much for concepts. So if you understand the concepts, trust me, you are gonna be able to create any VMs that you want. All right, so let me show you a little bit more about this hypervisor. If you want to create a VM, all you gotta do is to go to Files and select New VM. Then you go, through the process of inputting information for that VMs that you want to create, right? You put how much hard drive, if you want to create, you want to split it, you want to store it in one disk, stuff like that, and then you customize the hardware. In here you can select, how much memory, how many processors, networking, and stuff like this. All right, so let me cancel this out. And if you want to see the networking part of this hypervisor, you can go to Virtual Network Editor. This part over here is really important, and a lot of people get confused, but this is pretty much how you are going to configure these VMs to stay local or to go outside of the network. Okay guys, so up to this point we covered hypervisor type number 1 and number 2. In the following video, I'm gonna show you the graphic user interface for type number 1. Remember, this tutorial is for concepts. So after you get more familiar with virtualization, I believe that you are gonna be able to do it yourself. All right. So first, we need to see how it works, and then we can do it ourselves. All right, so let's see what we got in the next video. All right. All right, so finally we made it to the most powerful type of hypervisor, type number 1. This is the most reliable hypervisor that you can configure in your company, in your office, or in whatever, whatever you're working on. So after you finish the installation, this is the first window that you are gonna see, right? So this is the first graphic interface. So all you gotta do is to click on F2, log on with the password that you already set up during the configuration or during the installation. Alright, so once you're here, you got the options to configure the password, configure management, reset, restart, test, network, configure the keyboard, troubleshooting options, view the system lags, view the support, reset system configuration. So you have many options right in here, but the most important and the first one that you need to do is configure management network. Let's go in there. Right in here you can see how many NIC cards you have into this hypervisor. You can see that I have just one NIC, and this one is just for management, right? This is the one that you are gonna get by default. Click on cancel. If you have VLANs ready, you go right in there and input the VLAN number. If you have the IP addresses for IPv4, you go right in there and input static IP addresses. This is the most recommended setting, right? So you input the IP, the mask, and the default gateway, right? If you have IPv6, you go right in there and set it up. If you have DNS configuration ready, you can put the primary, the secondary, and you can rename this hypervisor. So you can put any name that you have or that you want right in there. Escape. Now we go to custom DNS suffix. So let's say, for example, that this ESXi is going to be part of a domain. All you got to put is, set up the domain name right in there and click on enter. For example, itsa.cloud. This is a domain name. All right. This is pretty much what you got to do in here. So after you finish with all the configuration,